Let's analyze today this old soul matrix. It is an extremely interesting matrix made only out of 9 and 18th energy, and as soon as we see this type of matrix, we know straight away that this is called old soul. This is definitely not an easy matrix. In numerology we call it a closed matrix. That name actually fits that personality really well, because this kind of soul doesn't come into empty life, it comes in already full one. 9 energy comes with its own wisdom. It's about completion, it's about feeling older at a very fragile age, even when you were a child. And 18th energy is a karmic energy in numerology. It holds subconscious memory, intuition, ancestral stories, emotions that don't always have a clear source. It is also related to esotericism in a previous incarnation. So we have a combo of everything in here. And when you reduce the energy of 18 by adding up 1 plus 8, we return back to that 9 energy. So this whole matrix is basically screaming, this is a deep soul memory, relax and enjoy. People with this code usually feel different, as I said, at a very early age, and they tend to see things that others don't. Like they understand pain, they can feel others without them telling anything. They feel endings, they feel energies. They basically are reading people's minds through energy, and pretty often they feel slightly out of this place, like they're observing the world rather than fully belonging to it. And here is where comes the first big problem for these kinds of souls. They are feeling disconnected, they cannot ground themselves because they feel there is something different. It can't be the way we are living right now, it must be different, but they cannot find that world here simply because it doesn't exist. So one of your lessons here is to learn to ground yourself and start sharing the knowledge you already came here with other people. And that situation when you cannot find yourself belonging here is one of the reasons it's called a closed matrix, because it's not closed in a blocked way, it's closed in a self-contained way. The inner world is complete, is rich, is complex, it has everything it needs, but sometimes it pushes heavier than you would like to. And you cannot express it into the outside world because a lot of other people won't understand you. So this is how we know that these energies came with an extreme emotional heaviness that comes and goes without any explanations. There is a tendency to withdraw, to isolate yourself, to find the refugee that will fulfill this experience, but this is a big mistake. You might feel misunderstood. You might feel that life is too loud, too rushed, too shallow. Sometimes escaping is the only way you see, but you should avoid this. You should live more in the physical world rather than escaping into the inner one. Another big lesson here, because as I told you, this is definitely not an easy matrix, is to actually stay grounded and present in human experience. However, your soul just didn't reincarnate here to stay and observe. It came to be an anchor with them into reality, into relationship, into work, into creation, into service, into being human. Even when it's messy, even when it hurts, even when you feel like something there is above this. When someone with this matrix finally grounds themselves, they stop floating above life and actually step down into their power. And when they dive into that power, this is when their soul starts being fulfilled. If you recognize yourself, these traits can be familiar to you if you have a lot of 9th and 18th energy in your matrix itself. Know this. You are rare, you are deep, you carry responsibility, you carry wisdom. You don't have to chase to save the world. You have to fully live in it because you needed that human experience. This is why you are here.